And welcome back to the Integrated Media Center here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Chris Matthews, the Sports Information Director, and today we're joined by the female student athlete of the week, Elly McGillivray from the cross country team, a sophomore, your second year here. And to say that you guys, both you and the team, have gotten off to a great start is probably an understatement. You're the National Christian College Runner of the Week this week. I think last year the Conference Runner of the Week. You won the St. Vincent meet a week or so ago. The team has been doing great, so it's been fun to watch. We appreciate you stopping by here for just a minute. Remind us, since this is the first time back with us this year, kind of what led you to Geneva College.
I heard about Geneva through a girl who goes to my church back home, and she's on the team, Jennifer Simmons.
Oh, okay.
And so she told me about Geneva, and I was like, oh, I'll check it out, and visited, and I really liked it. So.
Do you know you were going to run as well?
Yeah, I did, so that was kind of cool, and now I get to run with her.
I got you. Now, last year you guys had a pretty good year. You had a young team. This year I feel like you've just showed up and have been tremendous. I'm curious in what your off season, what the summer was like, because when you get back to school, you pretty much hit the ground running, so you got to be a little bit prepared. What did your summer look like in terms of training and running?
We focused more on endurance and building up our mileage, so we did a lot of longer runs and not so much of the workouts, the hard workouts. We kind of saved those for the season when we all came back. So we focused more on mileage and just building that up, and then when we came back, we kind of hit the hard workouts and had conserved that energy for those. So.
Did you, since you're back home, was Jennifer home as well? Did you get to run with her? I don't know, sometimes it's nice to have her.
I wanted to run with her,
mate.
but I didn't end up. We were like 40 minutes away from each other. So.
I got you. All right. So what then were your expectations when you got back to campus? Because I know talking to Coach, he was pretty optimistic that you guys might have a good year ahead of you, but he was trying not to get ahead of himself a little bit. Kind of what were your expectations, not just for yourself, but for the team, and what you guys might be able to do come conference tournament time?
I wasn't really sure like who all the freshmen were and everything coming in, but I knew Coach had recruited quite a few and pretty good runners with some helpful times. And last year with the freshmen who had moved up, there was a lot of good times and potential there. So I knew we were headed on a track for good runs, but wasn't sure exactly.
Yeah, you guys have definitely taken the next step, and I think the exciting thing is 5 of your 6 top runners are freshmen and sophomores. So you guys are a very young team.
Yeah.
Now, Coach likes to say that you guys run in packs when you're in races. Can you kind of explain what exactly that means and who you're kind of generally running with?
Yeah, so to help us pace during the race, he matches us with another person who runs similar times.
Okay.
And then the first mile we try to stay together and get the first time, and then that helps us push each other and keep pacing right and stay together in the race. And it's just nice to have a teammate alongside you to push you through when it gets hard.
Who are you usually paired with, or does it vary?
I'm usually with Jessie Taylor.
Okay. And then after a mile, then are you kind of on your own, or do you try to stay together at that point?
We try to stay together. Sometimes like I'll push her or she'll push me, and we try to stay together as much as possible.
I got you. All right, switching gears a little bit to the class side of it. Your second year here, so I assume you sort of know where you're supposed to be, and you kind of got the drill down. How's that going, especially since you're a fall athlete? You've got to balance academics with athletics right off the bat.
I definitely feel like I have more homework than I did last year for freshman year, but it's going pretty well, and it's nice to have cross country as a break from studying and hang out with my team.
How many credit hours do you have? Do you know?
I have 16 credit
16,
hours.
all right. So pretty full of it.
Full,
16 is solid. So, all right. Final 4 time, 4 quick questions. You just give me the first thing that comes to mind. Did you play any other sports growing up besides running? Was running kind of the primary thing? Or?
I played soccer for a little bit.
Right.
Wasn't the best at it. Played basketball for a little bit. I did swim team, and then I went into running.
You had a nice little variation of sports. Nice. If you had to have one, would you have an 8 a.m. class or a night class? If you had to have one of those time slots.
Night class.
You take a night class?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite dessert at Alex's? Because there are a lot of desserts there. Is there one you're like, okay, I know on this day I'm going for this?
My teammates know that I always like to get the lemon bars.
The lemon bars. I like the lemon bars too, so nice. And then lastly, do you have a preferred weather to run in? Do you like it warm, cold, sunny, rainy,
I
cloudy?
definitely like it colder and cloudy.
Colder and cloudy. All right. Well, whatever you're doing right now, it's certainly working. Again, congrats not only on your great start, but the team as well. And PAX is what, 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away. It's coming quick.
About 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to what you guys will do there because you're right there with Waynesburg, and that's kind of the team to beat. So, all right. Well, thank you for stopping by, Elly. We do appreciate it. That will do it for this edition of the Student Athlete of the Week. I'm Chris Matthews, joined today by Elly McGillivray. Until next time, storm on.